601 Travels with us. Got
Hey, 601 Travels.
See John vlog. I can't see who else because I can't see my own live stream. I don't know what's going on here.
We're just gonna do.
Just doing a quick live drive. It's not going to be anything long.
We're gonna go up by the lake and see what how the other half lives. Those that can afford to have those, those houses with the little over there, but you can afford to live on Lake Pontchartrain, you're probably doing pretty well.
CD Riley with us.
Hey, CD, welcome.
I'm still trying to pull up the feed on another phone so I can read what y'all are saying, but for some reason YouTube isn't even showing the live stream. It's acting like I don't have any kind of a signal. Okay, we got it up and running.
Yay!
But of course your phone won't show the chat. Why not?
Because it's my phone. And it sucks. Why do you think I
Same
wanted a
problem
different
we
one?
had last time. Oh, you're not signed in. Wait, why is it on?
Why is that?
The link isn't coming up in YouTube. It's coming up in mobile.youtube.com, which is part of the problem.
Well, that's because you sent me that link yesterday that put me over there. Maybe that's why I'm still there.
No, it's like your YouTube app doesn't work. I don't understand this.
This is the most funnest live stream ever. Technical problems and being unable to solve them with 504 road trips.
No, we didn't get much rain here at all today.
Did it even rain?
I don't think it rained at all.
No, I don't think so either. It has rained like every day this week, though, other than today.
This is CD Riley's first live stream here, 504 Road Trips. Guys, I can't read the chat. I don't know what's going on. I can't even see this chat. We got 7 people watching, so apparently people are 601 says there's been horrible rain up where he is. Oh, nice break today though.
Oh, good.
And it's just starting on the coast. Yeah, I mean, we had a threat of rain earlier, but it just never happened.
All right, so you said take West End Boulevard.
Yeah.
Boulevard.
Yeah, I know you can see the sun vibes. I'm trying to read the chat because there's so much sun on the screen. Once we get on Lakeshore Drive, we'll be going away from the sun. lights. There's only one red light between here and where we're going.
I know, and it'll be green. That's how life works.
Oh, come on. It won't let me sign in. Okay, I'm signed in.
It's going to take
Well,
you to
okay.
some
So I've
orbit
got the
videos.
live drive up.
Okay, hey.
But
Still no chat.
still no chat.
Well, gosh darn it,
What is
Eddie.
this idiot doing?
I don't know.
I think the oh wait, opening in YouTube. Maybe that'll work. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with.
What are you trying to open?
I'm just trying to get it to where I can see the chat. Oh, top chat. Here we go.
Oh, we want top chat. We want live
No,
chat.
we want live chat, but I've at least got the chat now. Okay, here we go.
Yay! Okay.
So we got live chat. So let's see who all's with us. We got C. John Vlog 601 Travels, CD Riley, Neff Kinchin, Terrell Mack, who keeps saying camel, camel. My phone is messing up. Okay, guys. So we're live. Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. We finally got everything working right after almost 9 minutes. We're taking a ride out to the New Orleans Lakefront, and we're
West End Drive Boulevard.
West End Boulevard. We just crossed Veterans Boulevard. We're at West Ends.
And this is where the other half lives. Here. This is pretty destroyed, I think, by Hurricane Katrina, correct?
Yeah, this area was pretty well. This area was pretty well destroyed.
Yeah,
flooded.
much more than decimated, because decimated implies only 10% was destroyed.
Well, it's come back pretty well though.
Yeah.
Along here, you don't see too many empty lots.
No. When I do my delivery to the 9th Ward next week, I'm going to record it. It's quite interesting down there. At least the route that I took.
So this is West End Boulevard, and the other side is Pontchartrain Boulevard. We've actually done a video of this street. It's been a while, but we have done this one.
Our ultimate destination is the mall.
Yeah, we're going to Lakeside Mall. Case for an iPhone, because that's the only Apple store that we have here in New Orleans.
Yeah. Yep.
And we got a gimbal, so should be getting a lot smoother video than our last live streams. Even when our arms get tired. And our hands start to get shaky, we'll be able to hold up the phone steady.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that trip from St. Charles to home, like, it'll be smooth and nobody will know that our arms are numb from fatigue. These are really nice houses.
Yeah, these
Holy
are nice
moly.
houses here. big
But
houses.
they get to live near Trader Joe's. Why do they get to live near a cheap grocery store when they can afford big houses? When we on the West Bank should get the Trader Joe's.
I can't duct tape my arm to the car seat because it hurts when I rip the duct tape off. I've tried that. Pulls all the hair out of my arm.
Yeah, ouch.
Oh, we missed the bomb shelter, the fallout
That's
shelter.
right. Yeah, it was
Forgot
right back
about it.
there. Yeah.
There's actually a big fallout shelter underground in the neutral ground of West End Boulevard. We just passed by.
Neutral ground. That's a boulevard.
Actually, Carrie went into the Apple store the other day with her iPhone 6 Plus with the battery. The battery would only last about 15 minutes, even when the phone wasn't in use, and it would be dead. And they told her that the next time they could see her was next Thursday. So she went over to the Apple store anyway, and she told them my phone's dead, and she gave them a sad story. And I think she might have cried or something, and they said, okay, we'll take care of you right now. And it took them about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do it, but they replaced the battery in her 6 Plus. So what's going to happen is I bought her a new iPhone. I got her the iPhone X, and I'm going to take over the 6 Plus, which probably won't work with this gimbal that I bought. But I bought her this. I bought her the X. So we're going back to the Apple store to buy a case, which we ordered already and paid for. So all we got to do is go in and pick them up. So if they tell us we need an appointment, you know,
To pick that up.
we're gonna have to,
Unhappy.
you know, take some extreme measures again.
Our West End.
The yacht club is off here to the left.
Yeah. That's where we can live when we grow up.
Terrell Max asking if we've been in the neighborhood. That's up to John, they are replacing batteries in everything from the 6 up if they can detect that there is a defect in the battery for $29. And if you have an earlier phone than the 6, then I think they're doing it for $100. But when it was discovered a month or two ago that they were actually, that the software was actually slowing down the phones that had battery problems instead of fixing the battery problems, there was a big public outcry, and they decided to just replace the batteries for everybody. Not for free, of course, even though they really should. Oh, Central City, that's Josephine. Yeah, we've actually been through Central City a few times. If you look through our
catalog.
yeah, if you look through our New Orleans playlist, we've been through Central City. Actually, pretty recently, we did Washington Avenue that went through Central City. I don't think we've actually driven Josephine Street. But yeah, we've been across it a couple of times. Now we're out at the lakefront. They have people out here playing ball. Young people. And the lake is over here on the left. The Utes.
Yeah.
The Utes in New Orleans.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice out here.
And no, they did not give her a refurbished phone. They actually replaced the battery and gave her the same phone.
Yeah, they didn't.
Tempered glass screen protector has a little crack in it, back the same way. Yeah, I've never spent much. That's Mardi Gras Mountain over there. You can see that off in the distance. They got it fenced off, but you can't even go in there anymore, I don't think. And they got some construction over here.
I don't get it. Like, the speed limit's 25 and I'm used to. Brother was ahead of, just blew by me like if that was me,
You'd get a ticket.
I would have gotten a ticket.
I'm pretty sure they still tell you no swimming in the lake. And I have the signs that say no swimming. The speed limit's 35.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. But I think it's back in the old days when they were dredging for clamshells, They had the water pretty mucked up, but I think it's improved a lot. I wouldn't eat anything that came out of it.
But
And I either. You got people fish,
there
but
all the time.
I mean, when I was a kid, we used to come out here and fish in the lake, but I don't think we were going to eat anything we caught. There's shelter number 2. I got a few people in there, and they got people playing volleyball out there.
Oh, there's a boat full of people over there. Look at that. Over there.
I can't get video of that. It's behind us.
Yeah, we'll catch it on the flip
Yeah, on the way
side.
back. And we've been in this neighborhood over here, or at least a little bit of it. When we
this
did.
Gentilly.
This is Lake Vista.
Oh,
When we did Beauregard Street, St. Bernard Avenue.
that's right.
We did. We came all the way to the lake. This is where the rich people live in gigantic houses.
Yeah.
And it looks so nice, but I think this will always be out of reach for us.
Yep.
I actually knew the people that lived in that house right there in the corner years back. They were loaded.
I'm happy
So-
with where we live.
Yeah, we live in a decent area.
We live in a safe area.
Yeah.
And I get to tell people
Some sort of fountain over here in the middle of this traffic circle.
we have a swimming
You don't have a
pool.
yield.
I do too have a yield.
You did?
Yeah. There was a yield. Yeah, we just
And I
turn back
believe,
around.
yeah, go ahead and circle around. I believe this house right here was the home of the mob, New Orleans mob kingpin Carlos Marcello, if I'm not mistaken.
And then
Just
follow
follow that
Lakefront.
car right here.
Marcello or Marcello?
Carlos Marcello. Marcello.
Marcello. All right. Apologize in advance. We are going to have some sun in.
Yeah, we're going back into the sun, but I'm going to try and aim away from that. Hopefully we get more than just shadows here. Well, we'll look out at the lake since we're driving into the sun. It might be a little bit better. Well, here there's just a levee.
Once we get up over this.
So CD is, as far as the population goes, a good bit of the population has come back. It's not anywhere near the numbers, the pre-Katrina numbers or anything like that, but you know, we've had, you know, a lot of people come back. I don't think it'll ever reach the
I don't either.
I don't think it'll ever reach the pre-Katrina population, just because so many large corporations have left the city. We just recently lost Shell. Are they crossing?
Yep, they were fishing and
Oh,
now
yeah.
they're crossing. And look, they got
They
their
got a
dinner in their.
I can't believe people eat anything that comes out of this
Oh,
water. I
boy.
just can't imagine that
Not
it's
me.
safe to eat.
See, there's a boat.
Yeah, there's a boat out there, right? I don't know if anybody can see anything there because it's right, the sun's right in between us. We're on a delay, so all you can see is the sun. Get off of that.
And wait. And I drive on it, but it's $5 to come back, and
Man, that's a long drive.
it's a long drive, and it's $5 to come back. I think that's excessive. I feel bad for the people on the North Shore who have to pay that every day.
Alright guys, I'm trying to keep the sun out of the camera.
Alright, we're back into the more populated area.
Yeah, this is a very heavily populated area here. Either the phone has stopped working or the live stream has stopped working.
I'll assume it's the phone. We'll talk to ourselves like dorks.
Wait, no, there's still watching.
Okay, good. Alright, now the speed limit's 25 again.
Food and Spirits has some pretty good food out there in Metairie and Old Hammond Highway. That Roadway Wiz is with us now.
Hey, Roadway Wiz. I tried to get on and see your commute home yesterday, and I couldn't, like, I clicked on it, and the video was unavailable.
Yeah, we're having there's some definite issues with YouTube and live streams. When I tried to pull it up on the phone so I could read the chat, it wouldn't even show me that there was a live stream going on. So I guess everybody that's here found it through the Facebook page, or did anybody actually see it listed on live? Oh, and you did actually get a notification for this one. Now, it'd have been more than I had posted a video when I set this one up, so maybe that had something to do with why I gave you the notification. But yeah, we're still going to go back and rewatch the Fishkill live stream. Okay, so go down to Veterans.
Take a right.
Actually, no, you know what? Take Robert E. Lee. Yeah.
Okay.
Take Robert E. Lee.
Alright.
You got it. Stay in the middle lane here and bear right. That way. That way.
Oh, right. Okay.
We're gonna go to where this is the neighborhood where one of the levee breaches was during Hurricane Katrina. This is the Fleur de Lis neighborhood, or the west end of Lakeview, I guess.
Notice all these houses?
Everything here, yeah, is pretty much brand new. See, John Vlog did a video here not too long ago. He actually showed where the breach was, but right ahead of us is the 17th Street Canal. That's what separates Orleans Parish, Jefferson Parish, and New Orleans and Metairie. And that's where one of the breaches was. That was what caused Lakeview to flood. This is a gigantic pumping station here that pumps all the water out of both New Orleans and Metairie. And this is an area called Bucktown. R&O's restaurant. Dini's Seafood out here.
Dini's Seafood.
Yep.
Yeah. They have pretty high turnover there. Is that the Dini's Seafood?
No, Dini's Seafood is after we go around this curve up here. We'll be on.
But that is the Dini's Seafood.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm speaking.
Yeah. Alright, so this is not Lake Avenue, so we're not going by Dini's Seafood.
Oh.
Whoop. Sorry, I'm showing y'all the dashboard. I'm still getting used to this gimbal. Fat City is out towards Causeway, but it's on, yeah, go straight. Fat City is on the other side of Causeway Boulevard. That's where all the bars are. My hand's getting tired.
Hopefully. Now you can see a lot of these houses have been, the ones that are low were gutted, more than likely.
Well, this side didn't flood at all.
Oh, they didn't.
No, we're in matter.
Water over here.
No, this side didn't have any kind of levee breaches. I mean, they probably had little, some light flooding, but you don't even really see too many houses that have been elevated. This area didn't get hit real hard.
And I just
There's an
saw
empty lot
a
right
couple
there.
of brand new houses.
Well, I'm sure a lot of these houses date back to the 40s and 50s, so I'm sure a lot of them have been replaced.
Okay.
This is a nice neighborhood. You just make a right and follow Esplanade all the way to the mall.
Esplanade doesn't go to
Oh,
that
it goes
mall.
to Causeway.
I want to go to that mall.
No, we're not going to that mall. Maybe if we do a dead mall video.
Yeah.
Savage Scientist is with us. He has a video on his channel. When it was still under evacuation in 2005, they were placing the so-called super sandbags.
Oh, I remember that. They were doing it.
Richard Felstead is with us from
Richard!
all the way from
from
Albury, NSW, Australia.
How you doing, mate? I know my accent.
Yeah, we can't do Australian accents. But Richard's good at it. You can catch him on 2REM FM every Thursday afternoon if you're in the United States. It comes on at 5:30 in the afternoon Central Time. It's actually 9 in the morning where he is, or 9:30 in the morning.
The time that it is where he lives programmed into my phone, so I can, look at it and see what time it is there, and if it is the correct day, if he's going to be on the air.
Yeah, that's right. Where Richard is, it's actually Sunday morning now. So yeah, Esplanade is very much like Morrison. There's a lot of streets like this throughout the New Orleans area with the big drainage canals down the middle. The only difference is that Esplanade is one way on each side throughout the length of the Esplanade Canal, whereas Morrison has some weird little two-way sections, and sections that are incomplete. This is Bonneville Boulevard. They have some sort of weird fish statue over there.
It's a turtle.
No, that was a turtle?
There's a turtle.
Oh, I thought it was a fish.
Maybe it's a fish on the other side. Now, I'm not sure if it is this jog or if it is one that is past the mall. But there's a jog in the road.
Yeah.
And apparently somebody was unaware of it, and they were exceeding the speed limit by quite a bit, apparently. And they missed the turn.
And they ended up in the canal.
And yeah, they unfortunately lost. They passed, as Chills would say.
I knew someone who was killed in a motor vehicle. I knew a couple of people killed in a motor vehicle accident along this strip in separate incidents. This road's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, you have to follow the speed limit.
Sun.
Speed limits are there for a reason. And especially if you don't know and I don't. So I turn.
You can turn left.
See, like I don't know.
Oh, look, another Joe's Cafe.
Oh,
That used to be a tasty donut there.
and that's what's opening where Dunkin' Donuts was.
No, that was Tasty's. Oh yeah. We're getting a Joe's Cafe where Dunkin' Donuts was. Dunkin' Donuts came to New Orleans and opened up a couple of locations, and they didn't make it. They totally went out of business. You're gonna have a long wait here at the
Yeah, I
site.
know. I'm prepared.
I hope the signals come in good. Carrie's driving. As you can see, since this is America, this is the right-hand side of the car, and that's the left-hand side.
And all of
where the steering wheel is.
Scary swerving. that's the the woman driver.
Well, now there are no more Dunkin' Donuts in New Orleans. You got a green light.
I know.
You're in fifth gear.
I'm in third gear.
All
I
right.
didn't have anybody behind me, so it didn't matter.
Now, Dunkin' just doesn't do well here because we have local donut shops
Which are better than donuts. Anyway.
It's too late to go out that way, Richard, but one day, if that's the ones that you told me about that live out by Lafreniere Park, we're going to have to take a ride out there through that neighborhood. That way you can see what it looks like out there. We're actually running out of time here. We're almost to the mall, and when we get to the mall, we're going to wrap up the live stream. This is Causeway Boulevard.
Yeah, if we're the opposite, that was over Lake Pontchartrain. And if you're traveling northbound, you don't have to pay a toll. I guess.
Congestion matter. Situation just doubled it coming the other way. Fleming's. This is new. Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar.
They have that one.
That was under construction last time I was here.
Baton Rouge, and I've been there, and it is quite the treat.
So this is Lakeside Mall. This is probably the largest mall in New Orleans now.
Yeah,
they keep adding on to it. We have a Dillard's department store over there. Dick's Sporting Goods is over that way. We have a Macy's over there. Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, God, we got to get a piece of that cake.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Richard's asking what our temperature is here, and it is 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's pretty warm. We were in San Antonio last weekend, and it was 104 Fahrenheit.
It was dry. It was a dry heat.
Yeah, very dry heat. Very hot heat, too.
Yeah, extremely hot heat. Ovens are a dry heat, but they're still a hot heat as well.
All right, guys, so we reached the mall, so it's time to shut down the live stream. We thank everybody for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much. And
we actually have 13 people watching. That's pretty much the most.
That's our record.
That is our record. I think we tied our record this time. All right, Richard. Well, thank you for joining us, and CD and Neff and Terrell, and who else is still with us? Savage Scientist. Yeah, we had a bunch this time.
You guys are all awesome.
Roadway Whiz. But we will.
If we missed any of your comments, we're sorry. We'll get back with you.
Yeah, we had some issues getting the comments to come up on this live stream, and hopefully it got. Well, Roadway Whiz says that he got a notification, so I guess I guess that part worked. So, but anyway, we're gonna sign off. So thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you on our next 504 road trip.
Take care.